President Brown, the Board of Trustees, administrators, faculty, staff, and fellow graduates, good morning. It is my honor to be here with you, and especially to address you today. It is quite a surreal moment standing here with a cap on my head and a gown on my back. I have imagined and possibly over-imagined what this moment will feel like, what it will taste like. What will I remember most, the sleepless nights or the finished projects? But before I get further into my speech, I would like to acknowledge each and every person in this building at this given moment. Because even though history repeats itself, this particular moment will never happen again. These last few years have been a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky. As I quote the famous cartoon, Little Einsteins. This has been Berkeley for most, if not all of us. A journey, an adventure, one that has had its fair share of laughter and sorrow. We have lost some, through which we learned, and we have gained some, by which we were enthralled. Most of all, we have uncovered a little more about ourselves and the capacity which we possess. We have learned that we are like skin, and this innate capacity we carry within ourselves could only be realized through our being stretched, through the moments that have left us seeking a little more and speaking a little less. I have learned quite a few things during my time at Berkeley that I would like to share with you all. Sleep is nothing but a rumor once you start college, particularly a music college like this one, where you have late night sessions ending at 6 a.m. and morning classes beginning at 9 a.m. I learned to plan to go to class even when I hadn't done my homework. I learned that I just might wake up to a snowstorm because no one knows with this Bostonian weather. And for whatever reason, hot drinking water is free at Starbucks, but $1.25 at Dunkin' Donuts. However, one of the lessons I consider to be rather important and I hold close to my heart, especially in this day and age when we are a little less selfless, is that at the end of it all, nothing matters more than the memories you make with the people you have come to know. With that being said, thank you. With that being said, I would now like to invite the graduating class of 2018 to applaud the people who have made this day and this moment possible. These are the people who have stood with us, who have cried with us, and who have picked us from off the floor. These are the people who celebrated with us and encouraged us from when we got our acceptance letters up until this moment when we are receiving our diplomas. These are the parents and the guardians who were 7,000 miles away and even with tired eyes still managed to pick up our late night phone calls to remind us who we were and what we were worth, even when their own castles were being knocked down. These are the teachers and their staff members who have become parents and friends who have become siblings. These are the people who have drawn blood for us to have dreams. And when their blood was completely spent, they gave their bones and their souls for the price of our dreams. These are the people who have looked past our ignorance and have seen our gold. And even when we lost sight, they helped us see through their eyes. These are the people in our now. And that is all that matters, that we have a now, and that we have people, or even a person to share in it. As I stand here, I know I speak for the graduating class. We honor what you have done, and especially the value you have seen in us. And now, to the future music therapists, music educators, music business leaders, producers and engineers, film scorers, sound designers, performers, songwriters, professional musicians, jazz composers, Contemporary writers and producers, hold your head up high and soak in this moment. This is your moment. This is our moment. Take it all in, because this is just but the mere beginning of who you can be. This is but the foundation of who you were born to be and who we were called to be. We are hope, and hope is our greatest future. So, there is a call and response tradition in South Africa that has been adopted by other African nations, where someone says, Amandla, which means power, and others respond by saying, Awethu, which means to us. So I would like to end this speech with this tradition. When I say power, you respond by saying to us. So when I say power, you respond by saying to us. Okay, now let's do it for real. Power to us. Power to us. This is the last one, so it has to be big. Let's go. Power to us. Thank you.